Okay. Why are there so many of these logs?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
I want to confront that therapist, quote unquote, and let her know what you're doing isn't therapy. It's dismissal. Ordinary AWE 24. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, see interviews, redacted, and redacted, for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for projector. JF mentions 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and had the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. I see. That's just the entirety of the Ordinary dump. Alright, I'm gonna have a closer, gosh, map.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
She said New York, like with a New York accent. It was which was amusing. Notice. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed off. Will seal it at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors found in the area, should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately.
Pretty unbelievable.
Yet no one would believe anyone if they were to hear people talking about this happening. Oh my goodness, there's so much reading! Globe supplement. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Redacted, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See the cases 13 HQ 37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including Redacted and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he's disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire on some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Okay. Gosh. There we go. Oh dear. There we go. Go. Oh, that's... Okay.
We should check that lab.
That wasn't too bad. A little bit difficult, yes, but it wasn't too bad. Nice. Aha! There was another item around here. Lots of science stuff.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Well, this sounds fantastic. Listen. You have heard the wrong fake news. The board is A-OK intact. The rebel faction dissent is. Former fired. The crisis purge is over. It does not matter or worry for you. You can hang up now, please. The box. Time to take a look at the... Ooh! Oh no, that's damage against armor. Exclusive to Shatter, however, there's a better version. Spin, I don't know if there's a better version of that. Pierce. Can't tell for this one either. Okay, this one is C speed 52 versus 71. Nope. 10 versus 23. Nope. 7 versus 22. Nope. 9 versus 12. Nope. Get him a kill. Yeah, it's this way. Right here. What? Okay. That happened, I guess. Let's go for the ground slam. Okay. Oh! That's cool. Let's press G real quick, check out missions. Finish Tango. Oh, finish Tango. I want to look for this mirror. Wait, hold up. Research Synchronicity Lab. Okay, so I need to go that way anyway. So before I go there, let's check out a few of these side quests. Dr. Underhill and Central Research. Okay, what's this? Executive, Central Executive. It's like, why not? Sort of thing. I mean, I don't know what's going on. May as well find out. Do, 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 do. Sector elevator.
there.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else, too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act.
Wait, this place is
It was a distress
huge.
call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation Sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Okay, this is a thing, I guess. I don't remember the elevator being this big.
Hello? Anyone here?
Guess not.
Missing agents. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, Researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Tractor supplement. Okay, this one. I've been doing so much reading, I guess I'll just... If you guys want to read this, you can. I'm leaving it up on screen so you can pause the screen, and I'm leaving now. Resignation letter. To whom it may concern William Kirkland. I'm gonna read this because this looks lore. To To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on our redacted, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the redacted, loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed his agents, and I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland.
It's not working. Probably a loose
Oops. This one I'm not gonna read either, because it's just like... They don't have staff. They need more people. They don't have enough people to help with processing AWE cases. There's an overcrowding in this lobby.
power core somewhere.
Underhill background. Places and names. There's a lot of reading. Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay that your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken care of certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty little internal investigations have gone past my nose. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You're traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You're choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Interesting. Ah, I need power. Ethics investigation. Feel free to read this. I am going to leave this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The world? I'd love to read all of these, but there's just too many. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now leaving this page. Feel free to pause, by the way. That's why I count it down. There we go. Here, I guess? Darling investigation. Stuff and words. Feel free to pause and read. However, I am moving on in 3, 2, 1. And again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now that gate should open.
What was that powering for? Specimen escape assessment. So this is probably in relation to what is coming up, so I'll go ahead and read this. The purpose of internal investigation X0397 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI1 that resulted in the deaths of redacted agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the redacted of redacted, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive redacted. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1, the air filters were changed, and 2, an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice, redacted, entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. See interview number 65F124. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Redacted's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the redacted. Investigation is ongoing. Refer to file 623-02721 for full report. Okay.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Just slightly, yeah. Blessed organization. Feel free to read this. I'm too tired. Interesting. I did a quick scan. Looks like some company named Blessed is some Blessed organization is trying to do altered item and stuff, objects of power things. Feel free to read it. I'm not. Three.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Seizure warning.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Gibt's.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding.
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait.
my double. He's out there. I've seen him.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
What in the absolute? What in the absolute?